Hi and welcome to Nutrieya. Have you ever looked at your plate, filled with what you know is healthy, a big fresh salad, a refreshing fruit smoothie, or even just some raw sprouts, and wondered, why do I still feel so heavy? Bloated? Why is my digestion so weak even when I'm eating right? You're not alone. Many of us confuse healthy with easy to digest, especially for an Indian gut that has been nourished differently for generations. Today we're going to uncover why your digestion might be struggling, not despite your healthy food choices, but sometimes because of them. And for answers, we're turning to ancient wisdom, backed by modern science. Ancient Ayurveda offers a profound explanation that perfectly aligns with modern gut science. It introduces us to Agni, our digestive fire. Think of Agni as the metabolic energy responsible for transforming food into usable nutrients. Just like a physical fire, Agni needs to be strong and steady to cook your food completely. When your Agni is robust, food is thoroughly digested, nutrients are absorbed, and waste is efficiently eliminated. But what happens when this fire is weak? A weak Agni leads to the formation of Ama. Ama is literally undigested food, a sticky, toxic residue that accumulates in your digestive tract and eventually throughout the body. Modern science might call this leaky gut, dysbiosis, or metabolic waste. But the principle is the same. Ama clogs your channels, blocks nutrient absorption, and manifests as that very bloating, heaviness, and fatigue you're experiencing. Ayurveda identifies different types of weak Agni: Mandagni, slow, weak fire, and Vishamagni, erratic, unpredictable fire, both leading to Ama. So if Agni is our digestive fire, what are some common, healthy habits, particularly in an Indian context, that dampen it and produce Ama? First, the raw food trap. In the West, raw salads are a staple. But in Ayurveda, raw food is heavy and cold. To digest raw vegetables, your Agni must work double time to cook that food inside your stomach. If your Agni is already weak, those raw sprouts and salads won't digest. Instead, they sit there, fermenting, creating gas and that heavy feeling after a meal. Second, cold drinks, especially with meals. This is the biggest mistake in modern Indian households. Drinking fridge cold water or iced tea during a meal literally douses your digestive fire. Cold water can cause temporary vasoconstriction, shrinking of blood vessels, and slightly slow down digestion in those with sensitive digestive systems. This is the primary factory for Ama, toxic sludge. Third, the fridge to plate habit. Consuming food straight from the refrigerator, like cold yogurt, chilled fruits, or leftovers, can extinguish your digestive fire, Agni. For those with naturally weak digestion, the body must divert its vital energy, prana, to warm the food before the enzymatic process can even begin. This creates a metabolic lag, leading to the accumulation of Ama toxins and post-meal fatigue. Your energy is being spent on heating, not digesting. Fourth, the healthy incompatibilities, Viruddha Ahara. It's not just what you eat, but what you eat it with. In Ayurveda, this is called Viruddha Ahara. When you combine foods with opposite energies, like hot and cold, or fast and slow, you create a chemical clash in your gut. The most common mistake in Indian homes? Milk and salt. Having your morning chai with salty biscuits, salty snacks Namkeen, or a buttery paratha is a disaster for your skin and digestion. Salt and milk are biologically incompatible. Combined, they slow down Agni and create Amavisha, or reactive toxins. Another huge one, the healthy fruit cream or milkshake. Combining milk with sour or acidic fruits like strawberries, citrus, or even bananas, which are heavy, is a recipe for Ama. Fruits digest quickly, while milk takes hours. This causes rapid, uncomfortable curdling of milk in the stomach, leading to bloat. But you don't have to give up your favorite smoothies or milkshake. You just need to swap the base. The fix: use coconut milk. It is naturally compatible with other fruits. It's cooling and pitta balancing. You can also use nut milks, like almond or cashew milk. They are lighter and have a natural affinity with fruits. To keep your Agni strong, follow these rules. Always add warming spices like ginger, cardamom, or cinnamon. These act as digestive catalysts. Avoid ice, it douses your fire. And always ensure your fruit is fully ripe. Finally, we look at the overeating and ignoring hunger cues. In today's calorie counting culture, we've stopped listening to our bodies and started listening to apps. We eat because the clock says it's lunchtime, even if we aren't hungry. But feeding a stomach that isn't hungry is like throwing logs onto a fire that hasn't been lit. It only creates smoke and soot. or what Ayurveda calls Ama. Ayurveda's secret to a flat stomach and high energy is simple. Eat only when truly hungry. Real hunger is a signal that your Agni is primed and ready. If you eat without it, the food just sits and rots. And here is the golden ratio. Stop when you are 75% full. Your stomach needs space for air and movement to churn the food. If you fill it to 100%, you suffocate the fire. Pro tip: ask yourself, is it true hunger or just boredom? If you can't tell, drink a glass of warm water. If the hunger vanishes, it was just thirst. If it stays, your Agni is ready for fuel. So, how do we rekindle our Agni and stop Ama from forming? It's simpler than you think, especially with our traditional Indian wisdom. Step 1. The pre-meal spark. 15 minutes before lunch, eat a small slice of ginger with a pinch of pink salt. Gingerols in ginger act as a secretagogue, prepping your stomach with enzymes. Step 2. Embrace warm, cooked foods. Shift your focus from raw to gently cooked, warm meals. Think about a nourishing dal, steamed vegetables, or a light khichdi. These are inherently easier for your body to digest, allowing Agni to work efficiently. Add ghee. Its butyric acid feeds your colon cells and repairs the gut lining. Step 3. Midday peak. Eat your largest meal at midday when the sun, and your Agni, is at its peak. And have a lighter dinner. Science confirms that our metabolic rate follows a circadian rhythm. Eating heavy at night creates a metabolic backlog. Step 4. The spice ritual. Our Indian kitchens are treasure troves of Agni-kindling spices. Ginger, cumin, turmeric, ajwain and black pepper are not just for flavor, they are powerful digestive aids. Add a pinch to your meals to stimulate enzymes and enhance nutrient absorption. Step 5. Hydrate, don't drown. Sip warm water between meals to flush out Ama. But remember the 45-minute rule. No water during meals to keep your digestive acids concentrated. Finally, sit in Vajrasana for 5 minutes after eating. It is the only pose that redirects blood flow directly to your gut, aiding immediate digestion. Understanding Agni and Ama is the first step to truly transforming your digestion. It's about building a robust internal fire, not just filling your plate with healthy food. If this video helped you understand why your digestion feels weak, hit the like button and share it with someone who needs this wisdom. Subscribe to Nutrieya for more evidence-based Ayurvedic insights. And let's work together to make your gut strong, vibrant, and full of life. I'm Nutrieya. Eat with intention, live with intuition. See you in the next video.